If you just made changes to your website but you aren't seeing them, you may need to clear your cache. In this video, I'm going to talk about what website caching is and why it's a good thing. But if you want to skip right to where I show you how to actually clear your caches, check the timestamps in the description below. This video is sponsored by Cloudways, which is the host I use for my websites, and they have a bunch of great caching services. This video will be useful for you no matter where your website is hosted, but I'll also give some specific examples of how to work with Cloudways caching. And the great thing about this being a sponsored video is I do have a promo code for you. So if you're looking for a host that prioritizes speed and performance, check the description for a link to sign up for Cloudways and get a free trial, plus also an additional discount on your first couple of months. So let's get into it. Very simply, website caching is when copies of your site files are stored in a temporary location so they can load faster when they're requested again later. Website caching reduces the time it takes to load pages, especially for repeat visitors. A faster website can decrease bounce rates and be beneficial for search engine optimization, since search engines favor faster websites. Conversion rates are also way better with fast websites. A site that loads in 1 second has a conversion rate that's 3 times higher than a site that loads in 5 seconds. So website caching can actually make you more money. And caching can actually save you money too. The fewer server resources you use, the fewer server resources you have to pay for. Though caching is great for improving your website's performance, sometimes you need to clear out or purge your cache. When you update your website, clearing your cache can make sure that your users are seeing the newest version of your site. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways how you can do that. The first thing I tell somebody when they tell me that they can't see their most recent website updates is to clear their browser cache and refresh the page. Your browser holds on to files from frequently visited websites. If those files have been updated on the web server, you may have to tell your browser to get rid of the files it already has stored on your computer so it can get the new ones from the internet. To clear your cache in Chrome, you're going to want to click these 3 dots up here and then go to Delete Browsing Data. Then make sure you have the Advanced tab selected and then check Cached Images and Files and then click Delete Data. If you're on Safari, you can use the keyboard shortcut Option-Command-E to clear the cache. Now let's talk about clearing your server cache. If your hosting has a server cache, your web server will store copies of your web pages and content so that when your users visit your site, your server can deliver the cached version instead of making new content each time. I'm going to show you how to do this with Cloudways, but every host is a little bit different. If you're having trouble trying to figure out how to do this with your host, you can comment below and we'll try to figure it out together. If you're hosted with Cloudways, your server cache is called Varnish, and Cloudways servers come with Varnish pre-installed. So your website users get faster load times and a premium user experience right away. Plus, if your web server goes down or encounters any failure, Varnish will still deliver the cached pages of your website. Purging your server cache ensures that your website displays up-to-date content, so I do it every time I make changes on a website. And I do that on Cloudways by going to the application, so I'm going to click View All Applications here, and then I'm going to click into one of my website applications, and then I'm going to go to Application Settings, and then where it says Purge Site Cache right here, I'm going to click this Purge button. Now this can take a couple minutes, so just give it some time, and when it's done, you should be able to refresh your page and see all of your updated changes. And when it's done, you'll see something pop up there like that says the cache has been purged, and now you know that your site is delivering the most updated files. There are also caching plugins available that can work alongside your server cache to improve your WordPress website's performance even more, further speeding up page load times. Cloudways has their own caching plugin called Breeze, and you can find it in the WordPress repository, and it's available for anyone to use no matter who you're hosted with. You don't have to just be with Cloudways. So to find it, go ahead and search for Breeze up here, and then it's going to look like this, and you're going to know it's the right one because it's going to be by Cloudways. And like I said, anyone can use Breeze, but if you're on Cloudways, there are extra benefits like unique integrations and Varnish support. It also comes pre-installed with Cloudways optimized WordPress applications. And to clear your Breeze cache, you could just go up here and hover over Breeze in the top menu bar, and then you can click Purge All Cache, which will purge everything. Or you can hover over Purge Modules and pick which one. And yes, you can also purge the varnish cache right here if you are on Cloudways. Cloudways also has a partnership with Object Cache Pro, offering the $95 a month software for free on all its 2 megabyte or higher plans. WordPress relies heavily on its database, and with object caching, you can store database query results so that future requests for the same data can be served directly from the cache without needing to query the database again. This means faster query delivery and improved overall performance. You can also use Breeze and Object Cache Pro together, since they are both used for different types of caching. The Object Cache Pro plugin comes pre-installed and activated with Cloudways optimized WordPress installations. You can purge your Object Cache Pro cache by clicking this Flush Cache button on this page. And when that's done, you're going to see a notification that says that the cache was flushed. And to get to this page, you're going to want to click Object Cache under Settings. And that's it. Now you know all about website caches and how to clear your caches. If that was helpful to you, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If you're building your own website, make sure to check my description for a 9-step roadmap to DIY your website. It will guide you through everything you need to do to build and launch your website from start to finish. Thank you so much for watching.